Okay, very quickly. What's up, y'all? Do not joke me. I'm about to get my hair done. Anyway, so it is Freedom Friday. Oh, we call it Wild Out Friday. What great? We in high school. We call it Wild Out Friday. And imagine that is honoring a couple of things that's going on this month. There's a lot going on this month. But I do have a program for all of you parents who ask me, and it's called Take the Bull by Its Horns. Now, this is the National Bully Month for schools. And we all know that there are a lot of kids that have been infected by bullying in school. So I have my two. My youngest Gizmo, say hello, Gizmo.
Hi.
And my middle, Bear, say hello, Bear.
Hello.
I have the senior and the junior with me. So we have the Teen Titans and we have the Young Avengers. So one of you answer this question. What do you think of a bully? What is a bully?
You go first.
Well, definition of a bully would probably be a person that attacks someone for no complete reason or because they are getting attacked for that same reason at home, probably.
That's what you think a bully is?
I would assume if you were bullying someone, there's something going on with yourself, so that's why you want to force your own anger out on someone else.
That's a very good definition. That's not what I asked you. That's a good definition. Thank you, Gizmo. All right, Bear, you up. What do you think a bully is?
Essentially, it's like harassment because bullying isn't just like physical. You could also like bully someone with words and stuff mentally.
Right. So, Gizmo, I know you have firsthand. Now, this little boy right here, when he was in were you in third grade?
I was in first.
He was in first grade. And there was one of his friends that were always getting teased and bullied. Now, he did do what we were taught to do, which was to fight back for your friend, which he got in trouble for. But that's not the point. The point is, Gizmo, why did you help that boy out?
Because he was getting attacked for no reason. He did absolutely no reason to be bullied for.
And did the teacher listen to y'all when y'all first told the teacher?
No.
What happened?
We told the teacher and she completely ignored it for 3 days.
And then who did you tell after that?
You.
Yeah, I'm one of them parents. I'm that bad. Like I'm about my children's life parent. But that's all children because that little boy was my child. But I did say something. What happened in the end of that? Wait, is this the one that I got into an argument with the parent?
I don't know.
No.
Oh,
this
okay.
This is when you came into the school building and you started, you weren't saying a lot of nice words.
But why did I do that?
Because you were angry at the teacher for not listening.
Because the teacher didn't even listen to me. Now, I'm a teacher too, so I'm not blaming the teachers. I'm not blaming all the teachers. But in this particular incident that he's talking about when he was in first grade, the teacher told me that boys will be boys. And then the little person who was bullying people, I'm not going to say I just said that he was a boy. So the boy who was bullying people decided he was going to push a little girl off of the jungle gym, and she split her lip open. And her mom came to the mom group, because this was in Europe. So her mom came to the mom group, and then she was crying and she was trying to express herself. We all told her to go to the teacher, and the teacher cussed her out and told her that she can't control her daughter from being on the monkey bars because girls they're kids. They had uniforms on. So the girls did have little skirts on, but she was sitting on top of the monkey bars and he literally clotheslined her from what they told me. The second incident was in this one's classroom. Do you remember that?
I don't know.
He doesn't pay attention to many people, but he did pay attention to what's that little boy when he was in third grade? What's the boy? Leo. Remember Leo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was smart. Everybody didn't like the fact he was smart. Why didn't they like the fact he was smart? And Leo, mom, if you see this, your child is very smart and he is gorgeous and no one's saying anything. I'm just using him as an example. Okay, because I know you follow me. But why was he being bullied? This is how much Bear pays attention to people. You see?
I'm trying to remember it because I know, I don't remember actually.
That boy was smart. I mean, he was Dexter Laboratory smart. Was it because he was smart or because he didn't like the same things as everybody? Because he didn't like video games and everything. Was it that the reason why? You can't remember?
I don't remember.
Now I have a question for you guys.
Mhm.
When you guys were in school, what did your mother always tell you? If someone was constantly picking on you, Bear, sit yourself up. What was your mother always telling you if someone was picking on you? Because when you went to school in Ireland, you were the only two. Well, that's not true. You were only two American black kids, but there were other African kids, and also we ran into that problem too, didn't we, Gizmo?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's a story I'm gonna tell, but they not here. But anyway, what did I tell you if somebody was picking on you? What did I tell you to do?
I'm trying to think. That's been like a while since like 2013, 10 probably. I don't know. That's a literal long time.
By the way, let me just say that this makes my point when I say when you say something to your kids 100 times and they don't even hear you, but they hear you. But if you say it to their friends, they hear you then. But let's cut to the chase here. We're doing anti-bullying week. The reason why I've drugged them into this video, and as you can see, this is not what they want to be doing. I'm interrupting their Freedom Friday. But anyway, this is why I'm doing this. For you parents to understand, even the parents that have everything written down for their child to do, who talks to our children, they still get targeted too. And the reason why they do, as my lovely 11th grader pointed out, sometimes people take out things that's going on in their home. Sometimes they take out something else that's happening to them. We don't know what's going on with anybody's life until we actually go to find out. So do I have a couple of tips? Yes, I do. Just a couple of tips. What's the first tip, boys? You should always do what?
Tell someone.
Tell someone. Yay! They're awake. You should always tell someone. What's the second tip?
Fight them.
That's not the second tip that you're supposed to tell people that I tell you. Okay. The second tip is you should always try to solve the situation. The third tip is, I know that most people are not going to agree with this, but sometimes we have to tell our children to protect themselves. So that is the third tip. What do you have to say about bullies, William?
They suck.
They suck?
I don't know.
That from a 17-year-old. Gizmo, what do you have to say about bullies?
Don't do it.
Don't do it. What I have to say about bullies, ladies and gentlemen, is take the bull by its horns. If you do not understand why this person is like it, and sometimes we have kids that are complete sociopaths. Sometimes we do. Sometimes we have kids that do have, what's it called? Social interaction. They can't interact with people. They don't have any communication skills. They don't have any empathy. There's a lot of things that could be going on. Are we blaming it like that? No. What I'm telling us is that we need to arm our kids so they can understand what's happening. But rule number 1, it is not the child who's getting picked on fault. And we have forgotten that. There are a lot of people that are saying, well, it's your fault too. This has nothing to do with the person getting bullied. If we attack what needs to be attacked first, then we can get through the bullying. And the bullying now has turned into a lot more dangerous things than it did before. This is from Imagine That. We have our Titans, we have our Avengers, and we are saying no bullying. What are we saying, boys?
No bullying.
Really?
Yes.
Y'all scream like y'all screaming at y'all gay. Come on. No bullying. Come on.
No bullying.
A little bit more. Oop to this.
No
Oop.
bullying.
There you go. So Imagine That says no to bullying, and it says everyone needs to get help. How about we just love each other? That's what you have to say, to love each other.